Hey guys, it's Tara, and it has been a really long time since I last posted on social media. I decided back in May that I was going to take a long hiatus from social media, and at that time I actually didn't even know if I was going to return or not. I haven't posted on Instagram, Facebook, or YouTube since May. I actually recently just got back into posting on Instagram, and there was a couple of reasons for this. The main reason was because I really needed to focus on my own mental health. I don't know if you remember, but I was experiencing a lot of anxiety and I really needed to work through that. I was putting so much pressure on myself to act a certain way, to live a certain way, and to try to portray a certain image on social media that really just wasn't resonating with who I am and what I really want from the platforms that I was posting on regularly. So I took that hiatus for that reason, and also for one more reason, and that's that I hate to admit this, but I was feeling a little bit bitter towards social media as a whole. I felt like it had started to change who I am, because I was really focused on just getting videos out. It didn't matter if it was quality content. It didn't matter if I was proud of what I was creating. I was just so focused on, I have to post on these days of the week, I have to follow the algorithms, and if I don't, I won't be successful and I'll have failed. That doesn't resonate with me because I'm an artist and I'm a painter. And it would have never occurred to me to start painting something and just finish it in a really half-assed way and just get it out there so I can sell it. That would have never crossed my mind, because why would I do that? Then I wouldn't enjoy the creative process and I wouldn't be putting my full heart and soul and effort into what I was doing. And now I want to have that same kind of attitude when it comes to creating things on social media. So I want something that I create, first, I want to be proud of it. I want to watch it and I want to feel inspired by what I am doing. I can say for certain that the vast majority of the content I've put out before, I don't feel inspired by. And you know, it is what it is. I don't feel bad about that. It's a journey, you know. I have to learn to get to the point where I am right now. So I fully accept that I needed to go through this phase where I thought I had to put out videos on a regular basis, and I thought I had to be and act and live a certain way. That's okay, I had to go through it to get to where I am now. But what I really want to focus on now is quality, and is putting the effort into what I'm creating. So that means filming a video that is visually beautiful, where it's well articulated, where I watch it and I feel inspired by what I'm creating. That's ultimately the goal here. The second thing that I'm changing that kind of goes against the grain of what I've done in the past is that I'm going to be selfish. What do I mean by that? What I mean by saying I'm going to be selfish is that I'm going to make videos that interest me. So in the past, I've always said, what do you want to see? You know, focusing on what other people like about me, what other people want to see from me, and what other people think about what I'm doing, how I'm living, how I'm eating, all those things. Now, instead, I'm asking myself, what do I feel inspired to create today? What do I feel inspired to share today? And I honestly think that by being selfish in that way and focusing on things that I'm actually inspired to create, that is going to be portrayed in the videos that I'm doing and the content that I'm putting out. So if I'm writing about something or taking a photo of something or making a video of something that interests me, like really, really interests me, then it's going to be far more interesting for you, because I'm going to be fully present and engaged and passionate and excited by the content that I'm putting out. Now, obviously, this is going to change something else, which is the frequency of the videos that I put out. I've been seeing a pattern again and again from people who are around my age, starting to get towards 30 years old or older, where they're kind of getting tired of social media and they feel like they don't want to play the social media game anymore, and they're kind of feeling a lack of inspiration. I have seen so many of my friends fall into this, and I'm guilty of it as well. I exactly felt that way, which is why I took a break. But what I'm going to do to combat that is to do less frequent videos and only film or create when I'm actually feeling like I want to. Not because I have to, not because I have to follow an algorithm, or I'm worried about this being my business, or because I want to get followers or likes, but actually because I feel inspired in the moment to share something or create. And that is a completely different way of looking at it. It means that I'm not going to be sticking to any kind of rigorous schedule. I will create when I feel like creating. And what I've actually found, which is I find really interesting, is that when I took that pressure off myself to just create on this production line style of making videos that I was doing before, when I sat down with myself and said, look, you shouldn't be creating because you feel like you have to. That's not good for anybody, for me or the people watching my videos. And instead just decided to create out of a place of inspiration. I all of a sudden felt like I wanted to create a lot more. Like I've been posting on Instagram every day because I just have so much I want to share and so much I want to talk about, and I feel passionate about those things. So with that being the case, it is going to be a little different for YouTube because it does take a lot more time and effort to make a video than it does to just, take a photo and post it on Instagram. The final thing that I want to mention is that I am not going to limit myself to any specific type of content from this point forward. So you know that I started out as 40 below fruity, the days. And I was really focused on cold climate raw food because it was a niche and I really wanted to talk about those things. And I've done hundreds of videos at this point about eating raw food in a cold climate. I think you guys get the point now. And then I just moved to raw food in general because I didn't want to be put in a box. But I realized I had just put myself in a slightly bigger box. And now I really just don't want to be in a box at all. So that means that my videos are going to range from, food, fitness, because I've been on a fitness journey the last 7 months and really been dedicating a lot of my time to that. It could be about DIY projects because my partner and I just moved into a new house in Denmark, so creating things to make the space beautiful. It could be minimalistic living or trying to go zero waste, which I really struggle with here. It could be nature, it could be travel, it could be anything. Essentially, I am interested in a plethora of things, and I definitely don't want to limit myself to talking about or making videos about any one subject because my interests will change with time. They have definitely changed a lot since I first started this channel, and they're definitely going to change in the future because I'm growing, evolving, learning new things all the time. So that's essentially where I'm at and where I'm going to go moving forward. I know it's been a long time, so if you have any questions from me regarding the new changes or this new direction that I plan on going in, just put them in the comments below. If you feel like following this new journey that I'm on and the more diverse range of videos that I'm going to be posting, then that's great, and you're welcome to subscribe or to follow my videos. If it doesn't resonate with you, that's totally okay too. Again, thank you so much for watching this video, and I will catch you guys whenever I happen to post again. It will be sometime soon. I'm definitely working on a few projects and a few videos, but I really want to make sure that I'm putting my utmost effort and passion into them before I share them with the world. Right, I will see you guys next time.